If you have basket weave and continental down like a pro, the diagonal mosaic stitch is a great next step for learning a decorative stitch. This stitch is composed of 3 stitches, 1 tent stitch, 1 long stitch, and then another tent stitch. These 3 stitches make up a box, which makes it also in our box stitch family. This box stitch thing will make a little bit more sense once I break everything down. You can see that everything interlocks in this little zigzag because the long stitches bump up to the short stitches and vice versa in this second row. Diagonal mosaic is an awesome background stitch, but we can really use it pretty much anywhere on our canvas. It's super similar to basket weave, it just alternates one big stitch every other stitch. Let's start from stitch 1. So I like to start on the right hand side of my row. We're going to make a tent stitch just as if we were doing continental or basket weave. And then we'll set up for our second stitch 1 square over from the base of our first stitch. Now we're going to make our first long stitch. So we're going to jump over this hole and go down through the second hole. Complete your stitch here, and we're going to make another small one. So to stay in our diagonal line, we're going to set ourselves up 1 stitch above the base of our long stitch, and then just make a normal tent stitch, same as basket weave or continental. Now, this is the most clear vision of our box stitch. You can see that we make a little box, and then we just keep going. 1 long stitch, followed by 1 short stitch. And we just alternate these as we complete our diagonal line. Now, when we reach the end of our row, we're going to start on our second diagonal row, which is going to go down the hill. Because our last stitch was a long stitch, we're going to start with a tent stitch in row number 2. So set yourself up to cross that 1 intersection with your tent stitch. We are alternating every other, so our second stitch is going to be a long stitch, and it works out well because it meets up with the tent stitch from our previous row. We want to achieve that every other interlocking look that we sampled at the beginning of the video. By now you've got it down, so keep alternating every other long stitch, tent stitch until you complete your second row. And with our complete row, we can clearly see these little zigzag teeth interlocking row to row. For our third row, we're going to flip again. So we've got short, long, and then we'll be short to start this row off. So set yourself up, make your tent stitch, then make your long stitch, and you've got it. Continue down the row until you're all finished. You can think about this stitch as long, short, long, or even 1, 2, 1, if that helps wrap your mind around the pattern of the stitch. Have so much fun and happy stitching!